Is it the courtroom? October the 19th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really? It's nothing. Right? Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel practically close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we are going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, you should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Okay, I don't do the league battle stuff, more so. Just the Pokemon... just the Pokemon gathering. My sister wasn't into the games, but she enjoyed Pokemon Go. So it's been a neat thing for people like her to enjoy the Pokemon franchise. Yeah, which is true. Which is true. Because they could bring people together compared to the mainline games. Because the mainline games, you can't just pick up and just put it down compared to Pokemon Go. As well as that social aspect of it as well. I used to share the mindset about Go, but I think it's end up being close-minded and gatekeepy. Again, you ain't gonna catch me playing it because it doesn't really interest me. But I'm glad it gives people a way to try and get to Pokemon. Yeah, I agree with you. And yeah, my mindset is somewhat of gatekeepy in a way. But it's more of that everyone that I grew up with back then hated Pokemon. But since Pokemon Go came out, they started loving Pokemon. That's most likely my mindset from back then. On how people switch up is like crazy when it comes to Pokemon in general. Yeah, you could say the same thing for like anime. Like most of us when we grew up, we were anime nerds. Then everyone that we grew up with hated anime and they disowned us for liking anime. Then when like I keep saying like a lot. I keep thinking about that one YouTube video from UDY called Sergio where his decoys always used like every single sentence. Like he gets triggered, like, come on, like so yeah. Yeah, with Demon Slayer. Yeah, I think it's Demon Slayer. When it became popular, everyone started liking anime. And that just triggered to me deeply. I still love Pokemon Snap. Honestly, Pokemon Snap is one of the spin-offs that I want to get into as well. At some point. So I need to check my spin-off list for like Monday streams after Pokemon Congress on what I want to play next. But yeah, Pokemon Snap is on my radar to play at some point. I play the league battles, I can do raids, all from my couch. I can get where it can be annoying, I guess. It's just glad people finally find it their own way to it. Which is true. As well as the Pokemon company could make a killing by draining more money from people. Anyway, I'll be right back 2 minutes. Gonna fill up my water bottle. Then we will do this court session, which is gonna take like 1 hour of dialogue. Be right back, everyone. Okay, I'm back. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's check the comments. Where are we? I get annoyed. I take my Pokemon Go character everywhere. New York, Japan, China, Brazil. I'm kinda excited for court. All from my couch. I hate how expensive raid passes are and stuff. Yeah, we'll just do 2 free raids. This is my incident with my eye. Have been employed for 3 years now. Okay, so I'm up to date. So this is the copyright music that I just found. And yeah, it's been pretty dope so far as a playlist. So you guys could check it out. But it's so crazy that I can respond to my own comments on my live streams without Facebook removing me or deleting my comments. But when it comes to other people's live stream, Facebook deletes everything. It makes zero sense. But hey, it's comedy gold after all. Court is now in session for the trials of Mr. Willpower. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fate has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there was other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Or is the creep that wants to molest Maya? Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can't you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I'll make the Soul Samurai noob rolling on the fucking floor. Sal Manella, I'm a director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events on that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Wright. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Oh wait, I forgot to post something on the page. Oh goddamn. Wait, give me a second. It's been 3 hours since I last posted. Thank you for the tab. So let's do that. Okay, is it posted? Okay, it's posted. The day of the murder. I was at the studio around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in a meeting around until 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's dissect you, you worm, you cretin. Is that when you always come in to work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's an industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was there anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly had the lungs for it. Anyone else? No, just for us four. We're pressing you today. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure Truther already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during a run-through, see? Oh yeah, that's the link. Which of course led to me missing my lunch, rolling on the floor. I don't know what oh yeah, now I was right, rolling on the floor starving. I heard that someone else ate lunch in the employee area. Who's that someone else? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some. Why is your face like that? Brother, Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that sound odd to you? It's a little fake. No steak. It's a little fake. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate. Oh my god, stop doing that with your face. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to starve off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Okay, until 4 PM. What were you discussing? It's still samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, yeah. Press you. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one. Why is he sweating so much about that, I wonder? Phoenix, if his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Okay. So, where is he lying exactly? Drugged actor. Guide to the murder weapon for... Wait, so unless if they drugged him by putting sleeping pills in his steak. Contains the photos every... Okay, where exactly is he lying? During the morning I was hearing him actually see him run through. I thought everyone else ate lunch at the employee area. Found on the table in the employee area, the label reads... Should I present that? I don't think I can. Wait, let's see the cheat sheet. Where exactly am I? Where exactly am I? Let's see. Okay, during the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. So you said no one left their chairs? That's what I was thinking. What do you mean that you was pretty sure? What do you mean by pretty sure? That makes no sense by pretty sure. Yeah, sorry, why are you sweating with that? Yeah, you said pretty sure. So it's either no one left their chairs or they did left their chairs. There's no in between. Yeah, it's strange. Have a meeting. What do you mean by no one? If only I died, then maybe I do it. Okay, so I think I have to keep pressing them. Okay, so it must be some type of evidence that I can process. Because the cheat sheet said it was this. Right? So I think I need to keep pressing them. Right? Give me a second. Okay, Studio 2. I have to just look at the cheat sheet for this. Studio 2. Studio 2. There we go. So we have to try and get that dialogue from Maya. Yep, there we go. Mr. Manella. What you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There was 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch then? Me, good call. I was embarrassed. I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. Oh, what a creep. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Oh, you're so creepy. I had finally caught alternatives on Pokemon Go. We had the 19 people raid in groups of 4. GG well played, my dude. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting that contradicts his testimony, then I'll press him on that one a bit more. Meeting until 4 p.m. Okay, so I'm pretty sure no one left. What do you mean by pretty sure? Yeah, not one. Yeah, he just basically lied. He said he took a break. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you have just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, rolling on the floor. Well, I am... Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, good job. If they did take a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I can call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. He. Oh no, you're gonna pull some BS, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, we took a break rolling on the floor. Well, it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base. 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Sturms. That guy is so disgusting. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Such a creepy ass dude. Okay, let's press him. What time exactly do you take this break? I say it was around... Wait, so if it was around at 2 until 2:45, that was the time of the murder. Well, the clock of the monkey fell down at 2:15. Didn't it? Yeah, it fell down at 2:15. So how do you get to the trailer within that time? Because the path was blocked. That's the time of their death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. What is this guy on about? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other one was Diva's, sorry. D from Quad's plate. The producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Oh god, why is this animation like that? Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you ain't suggested one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is crucial. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud. No, I claim it. Because the path was blocked between 2:15 and 2:04. So how did they get to the trailer when it was blocked at that time? Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. Within 15 minutes, the murder was certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. You smart guy, I swear. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You have been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew from 15 the path between the studios were blocked. This monkey's head had fallen. Oh, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, you're right. Through the break in the trailer meeting came right after the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey Head barged away. It's Mr. Monkey by Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No! I was wrong. So, I fell for his trap. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Melelov on the stand. Yeah, I fell for his trap. God damn it. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio, 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the still samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have found Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed have decisive evidence of witness. Is it a kid? I think it's the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Snow Samurai skewered into the victim. Who? Wait, no way, it can't be the kid. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh, that didn't go well, so I fell for his trap. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you are giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going on? What's going to happen to me? It's kind of seemed like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Of course, we fight on. Hell yeah. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Wow, chickle, wow, wow. Courtroom. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade scholar of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cool questioning. Yeah. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Kobe Hackins to the stand. The two Ultra Beasts I caught had almost perfect IVs. Nice. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, alright. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grading score? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Yay! It's you, the nice lady! It's Cody Hatkins. I'm in grade 2. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. No way you'd traumatize this little brat. It'd be the other way around. I know, right? He'll cause you emotional damage by dissing your age. Please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. You were present. You were at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. Well, what, Pops? You want me to tell you and the Gramps with the bed over there? Just Mr. Etroff will do. They're pissy. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying that you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Imagine the kid running your fate like this. The kid ran his fate. Saying that, yo, I'm not going to testify if I can't get my own shit with me. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. So he might have taken a picture of the murder, no? Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the still samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the still samurai took him down. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. I even asked Richard if he wanted Chinese, and nothing really, so I played Pokemon Go for like 3 minutes because my backpack for long. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you are talking to a kid. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in there, honestly. That is true. This kid has balls. You really like the Still Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Lol. Was that the first time you've been to the studio? Actually I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyway, or anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? Yeah, I kind of got lost. Listen, you got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Still Samurai. The Still Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. I see, what then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kinda tall? Skinny? Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kind of far away. He's being awfully fake. Okay. So he probably did saw the murder, didn't he? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. So this kid didn't know that guy is dead, basically. He thought he's just asleep. Which makes sense for his age. If you had your camera, you mean that you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing a kid and freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words and be firm. Yeah, so all I need is just boobs, basically. If I have boobs, the kids will fall like a stack of cards. Okay, new digital camera. Cody always carries it. Though he's still... Yeah, he always carries it. So he's basically lying. Saying that he didn't carry it with him. So he's just capping. Kimchi Studio. But if I had my camera... Yeah, so he's basically capping. So he did have his camera. Because he always carries it with him. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand, right? You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. What is this digital camera you are talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. White, how cool you are to terrorize a poor child's soul. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, for a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah? So I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Yeah, too much shinies and other Pokemon I have with me are perfect IVs and my team for the online Pokemon League. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, Brat. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai roars. Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. White, your cross-examination. This kid is a piece of work. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was busy watching the real thing. Okay? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. That kid is a terror. I know, right? If I had a kid like this, oh, Lord help me. There's still Samurai. He goes for the bad guy, Wright. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. So what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? I mean, we could honestly press the kid harder. Honestly, this part is quite long by the looks of it. Okay, so let's just check that. Because honestly, I would press him harder. Because he's just being a little shit towards me. And he's not telling the truth. Yeah, I'm pressing him harder. Yeah, I'm pressing him. He's been a little shit. Cody? For what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? You missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
I objection your objection. My objection and your objection. You know as well as I do, he's being fake. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Still Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Yep, that guy be capping. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you are on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. White, your answer? Oh no. He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else, show evidence. Why couldn't he watch it? Contains photos of every victory scene, every battle the Still Samurai has won. Cody camera, new digital, he doesn't know how to use it. Breaking the shaft has been mended. So he was murdered at half too, right? Wasn't he? So I would honestly say, unless if he took a picture of it, that could possibly be the case. So why couldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Because it's not this. Because this was done before the murder. Because the murder took place at half two. So I think he could have watched the climax because he was busy taking a photo of it. Maybe he was distracted by it. Yeah, I think so as well. He was distracted by his camera. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he had his camera. He said he didn't learn, he doesn't know how to use his camera. So I think he was learning how to use it to take a photo of the fight. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the crucial moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, bullseye. Oh, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one thing. Why would you... Wait. There was only one thing why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. And by having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. We all knew that Brat was capping. I know, right? Everyone be capping on the stand. Everyone be lying. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's had him more than that. Have him testify again. Right? Mia's mean business. Honestly, if he testifies again, he'll probably forget what he said before and change up his story again. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Honestly, Phoenix didn't give two fucks. He's like, look, you're a 9-year-old kid, I don't care. You're gonna tell us the truth today. So he's basically gut punching him in the stomach. Oh, now he's crying, the little brat. Yeah, you are right, Pops. There's still samurai. I just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Did this man just went through 5 cycles of grief or something? Oh damn, he should become an actor. Anything strange in the testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. My man went from angry happy to being a jerk. God damn, this kid is an actor. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky head geezer. The kid is still holding back. Yeah, he's still holding back. He probably saw the person that did it. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You are all self-conscious. Wait, where did you learn that word from? Okay, off with the kid. Oh, okay. I just saw the first line, off with the kid. And I'm like, I couldn't agree more with you, right? Then he just mentioned gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yeeks! So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yes. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the still samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? Because of his leg? I think it was because of his leg. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out, damn it. If I tried to take a picture, I really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and a still samurai. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Let it slide. No, press him hard, bro. Press him. Press him, Phoenix. Show no mercy to the little brat. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a photo. Yep. Hey, bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Phoenix Wright doesn't give two fucks about kids. I love it. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Yep, see, you did take a picture. That little brat lied. No way you erased them. No way. Yeah. So why would you erase a picture of your beloved still samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find... Okay, so it's the picture book, basically. So I'm guessing it is the picture book. No, you're not gonna get away with this, Brat. It has to be the picture bar. It has to be this. It has to be this. It has to be this. Cody. Well, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow, but damn, I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect leg. See, this kid was capping. I knew it. I knew it. I went straight for the jugular, right in the stomach, and found that evidence straight away because I knew it. That kid was capping when he gave us that evidence. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Yes, sir. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of photos of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. White, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh wait, we didn't confirm it. We didn't confirm it if it was in the album. Phoenix, I think we have finally discovered the truth. And what truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yep, you have to check the album. I'm pretty sure what you are thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court. What is going on here? Why was there no photo in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have the photos erased? That he took. The photos were blurry. You erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I think the Steel Samurai didn't win. It's either the photos were blurry or the Steel Samurai didn't win. I believe the Steel Samurai didn't win. Because if the Steel Samurai had won, then he would have taken the photos, wouldn't he? So I would say the Steel Samurai didn't win. Yeah, he didn't win, right? Because he always says that... Wait, let's find it. He says, contains the photo of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. So the Steel Samurai had lost. So he didn't take the photo. If it was blurry, he would still keep it. Because if it was blurry and the Steel Samurai won, he would still keep it as a trophy. Yeah, I would say the Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. Well, Cody, he saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit, what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied. I said it's still Samurai 1. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Still Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You are right. The Still Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Finally, the truth, I know, right? Took a while. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, mate? The Still Samurai was the murderer, not the victim? Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Still Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Oh my god. Hammer was the victim. Still Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. Oh, fuck. This is the end game now, boy. Mate, so if... Right, I need to think this through. Wait, what's this all about? Because it can't be Hammer. Hammer was the guy that died, basically. And you can't say there's no victim. Of course there's a victim. Unless if Cody saw them acting out at that time, and when the Still Samurai fell down because his legs was injured. I think Cody saw that scene when they were acting out. Yeah, Still Samurai was the victim. Because Hammer wasn't the victim, and Cody saw the Still Samurai lose in a fight. So most likely he saw the practice match between Hammer and the Still Samurai. Then when the Still Samurai's leg was injured, he fell down. And then Hammer won, in his eyes. I would say this. If you understand what really happened, it's all quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Still Samurai fell to the ground. And lay still because his leg was limp. In other words, the Still Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Still Samurai. Order. So the Still Samurai in this photo, bro. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying. Huh? Wait, he was in that costume? I mean, they kind of make sense because our defendant that we're defending was asleep in this trailer. So that kind of makes sense why the victim that quote unquote died was the one that walked towards Studio 1. So it kind of does make sense. Jack Hammer was present in the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he was obviously knew about Raw Powell's foot injury. Hammer and Still had to be one in the same. If Still was the victim, Hammer is dead. Yeah, exactly. Because Hammer was dead originally, but the timeline didn't make sense at all. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. I did see poor old Hammer. Nope. He's already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Wait, why would he steal it though? Wait, why would he steal it? But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside of that suit. Pops. Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Sniff. This is it. That kid got bullied in showing. Lol. Just looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. Wait. It is because he's standing up normal. And JP, the guy that we're defending, had a limp leg. So that's the proof, I think. Because he's standing up normally. And then just crouching. Or slouching, I mean. Yeah, he's slouching. He's... Yeah, so in the past photo, in this photo, he was basically slouching. Not standing up straight like in that new photo. Yeah. Yeah, he's just standing up straight. His legs. It has to be his legs. Wait, how do I do that? It's right here. It's still samurai. Yes, that's absolutely the only thing in this picture. That. Oh wait, did I fuck up? Right. This is no time for. Oh no. But I swear it was. I swear it was the leg. Wait a second. Right. So it's not the leg. That's the shoot. It's not the arms. Oh wait, it's the studio. Yeah, so that's two. So the original person. Can you see the other photo again? Oh no, you can't. So I think it's Studio 2. It shows the 2 symbol. I think it's this because the original person died in Studio 1. And this was around the time of the murder. Yeah, Your Honor, look at this. Yeah, that's Studio 2. I see it again. Might I draw your attention? No worries, you're probably right. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. If it's not the legs, it must have been the number then. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Oh yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Huh? I believe Mr. Edruff sees Brat and getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this all about? Because the killer died. No, not the killer died. The victim died in Studio 1. I think it was Studio 1, or was it Studio 2? Wait, where was the body? I think the body was in Studio 1, I think. Okay, the body, okay, yeah, so the body was in Studio 1. However, what do we see in his photo taken at the time of the murder? He was in Studio 2. It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. So the true scene of the crime must be in Studio 2 then. It must be in Studio 2. The true scene of the crime. Then someone dragged the body from Studio 2 to Studio 1. That must be the, yeah, that must be it. There, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Because time-wise, that doesn't make sense. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. Your Honor, I find it significant the murder took place in Studio 2. I would say because there was no filming there. Wait, so it's not because of the trailer that was there. It must be. Was it outside the studio or in it? It was in the studio. It was in the studio too. Because the path was blocked in Studio 2. I think the path was blocked in Studio 2. Because no filming is done there. I mean, there couldn't be no filming anyway. Because the path was basically blocked. Yeah, I think the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. Oh yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of the death. Between 2:30 to 2:45 when they were eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Obak, saw was a victim, Mr. Jackhammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jackhammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jackhammer, stole the costume. Okay. I would say it's this because it had the sleeping pills. Because it can't be what's his name? JP. It can't be JP because he was like fast asleep. Someone drugged him. Someone drugged his steak. Someone drugged his steak. It can't be him because he was asleep. It must be the pills. It must be the pills because he was drugged out. An empty bottle, medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers said. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait, so did he kill himself, or was it a full suicide? Wait a minute. That bottle did raise some suspicions, yes. But there was no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, have an eye there. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammond's body. I would say to fingerprint the bottle, because the bottle most likely had fingerprints. Because that makes sense for the bottle to have fingerprints. So if it shows our defendant's fingerprints, then we might be cooked. But if it shows Mr. Hammer's fingerprints, yeah, I think it's fingerprint the bottle. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you are right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Atkin's testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The still samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the still samurai costume? And who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. God damn, this court session is long, dude. God damn, this is the longest chapter so far. Very well, court is adjourned. This is a really long chapter. God damn. I mean, it kind of does make sense because there's no clear killer as of yet. That was a close one. You were saved by a head, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. I know, I was hoping we wouldn't reach a conclusion. But it kind of makes sense that we wouldn't. Because we found out that the victim that died was in a costume all along. Compared to Will Powers, our defendant. Maybe I should have taken up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then. I'm probably gonna have to get going. It's dinner time for us. I had a fun time hanging out today. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Six Lagoon. Thank you for joining me anyway, my dude. Chillax, enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy your food. Thank you anyway, my dude. I appreciate you. I was ready to pronounce you dead. Me too. Dead. Oh ho ho, of course, we are kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Take care, brother. Thank you, Mr. Sixagoon. Look after yourself, my dude. Right, thanks. Sniff. Okay, I need to check the playthrough on how long this is.